The Quarantine Cup is of course brought to you by Nikijo Collectibles. Enter code NOLAN5 at checkout for 5% off sealed and singles on the site. I personally picked up my case of Burst of Destiny for, I believe it was $1,070 after entering code NOLAN5 at checkout. They do more than just sealed though, they do singles. Honestly, probably the most competitive prices on the market for everything at launch. They do also have a little bit of a back catalogue going on with some alternate rares and secret rares that they're updating all the time, so do check them out. And of course, entering code NOLAN5 at checkout makes it all the cheaper. But let's get on into the video.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Logan here on the NolanTCG channel, and I'm here with Ben.
You just stole that intro from someone else.
I did steal that intro from someone else. I was going to keep going and just say their name, but I was like, no, it's my name. Anyway, we're back for round 4 of the Quarantine Cup. This is the final.
This isn't rounds. This isn't a final either, because these are qualifiers.
It's the final of this particular one.
These are the top 2 players at this point. This is, of course, a point score system, though, so all players are trying to grab as many points as they can leading into those finals to get those precious seedings.
Anyway, we got Joshua Glenn, who's everyone's favourite Salamangreat player, versus Lachlan Cusick from Sydney, who I believe is on Eldlich.
And we do have Seb in the chat again.
He is lurking.
Seb in chat.
Yeah, Seb is in chat.
Seabass.amv on TikTok.
Man, this is just plug central.
Well, we haven't plugged me yet.
All these videos have become is just plug.
That's what I do.
When your opponent's playing salad.
It's true.
Yes.
We gotta make friends somewhere else.
He's not playing around the Mech Knights with that Stalio. So we saw in the last match, you gotta pay around the next... Oh, no, he did. Sorry. To be fair.
Now, Ben, we're recording this video on Sunday, correct?
Yes.
And on Tuesday is the next event scheduled for the Quarantine Cup, correct?
Yes.
Now, if I wanted to watch that Quarantine Cup live, where could I go?
I don't have the answer to that question. You do.
I have the answer to that question. Very good from you, Ben. You can go to the Snake Route on YouTube and watch these events live.
There's so many plugs in this video.
We haven't even plugged the one person that sponsors.
You know what, guys? Drink Coca-Cola. As we see standard salad combos. Josh, of course, he had the, we'll go back a little bit, but he did have the will to get back his Gazelle, to then get that Sea Archiver on the board, which gets him to the Stalio, gets his Jack Jaguar. The whole world is rolling for Josh here through this Ash.
Now, I did live commentate this match before, Ben, and I'll tell you, I disagree with a lot of decisions that happen in this game. And I'll go through them, but I think from Lachlan's side, he could play this match a lot better if he had his time again.
Josh writing K in the chat, despite the fact that there is an approve button on Dueling Book now, and they were also in a voice chat.
He loves the K button.
No back row from Josh.
Mystic Mind slapping down, which is gonna punish that no back row from Josh.
What was Lachlan playing?
Eldlich.
Or Mystic Mind? Ah, okay.
Mind Lich. See now, Josh.
Now, Seb, you've played a bit of Eldlich in your time.
And Mystic Mind.
And Mystic Mind. Do you like Extrav over Prosperity in the new Eldlich builds?
Yeah. You'd rather see like multiple cards than just one specific card, so...
True, but if you're on the Mystic Mind package, would you rather not have the versatility to find your Mystic Mind?
I'm guessing he just runs like Demise of the Lands and Metaverse, so I guess not really.
He may well just be playing the one Mystic one. There's
Yeah,
just like
maybe.
a plan B card.
He could. I feel like that would just be worse, honestly.
Time to slow the game down. Activate.
Now, interesting that he's chosen to activate the Hakera here.
Given that Josh has 3 monsters, he can just get to a Dragoon here, I believe.
Potentially.
Although set card is probably a raw.
Oh,
so
but he can also crash his Hakera into the Sunlight Wolf. Because they're both 18.
Big
And
brain.
then that will fuel his... That's not bad. That's not a bad play from Cusick.
I don't know. That just seems not the best line of play, though.
No, I don't think it's great. But I think it's better than having it on the board. Imperial Order!
Imperial
I forgot about
Order
this.
activated
On the end phase.
in end phase, so Josh will
So
now
you
pay
pay.
life points.
No, I do like it in end phase. I do like it in end phase.
Did he set anything that
I
time?
can't remember if he said anything, but if he did, I
He
like it
did.
in end phase.
He said
Yeah.
Sanguine, I think.
But did he say anything else?
Don't think so.
Well, then I don't like it in end phase. I was much more attentive to these rounds when I was commentating solo. When I'm commentating with
All right,
you, Ben,
we'll just leave then.
Yeah,
No, well, me and Ben, we established this in the first video we did. We go on tangents like nothing else.
Yes, we go on a lot of tangents, and that's fine. Tangents are fine.
So if you like
Especially
tangents,
when-
this is the place to be.
Especially when you're under mine.
Yeah. Now, Seb, you also played in this event, correct?
Yes.
How did you go?
Oh, I played just like pure Eldlich trap,
Ooh.
and I think I only won one game, which is
Oh shit! Crazy plays here. So we see Conk activates, followed by the land. That gets belled only for a solemn strike to negate the bell.
Now, we've talked about this before, Ben. That
We did
I
discuss
have a pet
this.
peeve. A pet peeve when someone activates their golden land and then changes the Sanguine, because Sebastian did it in round 1. And it's just terrible because it falls into hand traps so heavily. But Lachlan with the solemn strike makes it very much more okay to do it.
So what was Conk? Oh, the Conk pop was for the was for
The Stallier.
no, the Conk pop removed the Imperial Order,
Order.
Oh, very smart, very smart.
putting Josh under the Mystic Mine.
But now there's also 2 monsters on the board, so
Yes, that does mean Josh can condense, I believe, through an OTK here.
I feel like you almost you would have rather just hold the strike instead of using the strike to get 2 monsters on the board. Oh,
Well, he needed it for the pop.
Ben has an alert in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, alerts in the chat, boys. Alerts in the
What
chat.
was it? What was it?
I think
Who was talking to you?
someone on my Steam is playing Payday.
Someone wanted to talk to you, Ben. It could have been a subscriber.
No, because those come up in the middle.
Well, I guess we'll never see a subscriber.
Yeah, I think I've like disabled it on here. It's been 20 days since one's come through on this.
Damn. If you want those to come through, if you want to see your name pop up on a video on YouTube, come subscribe to Snake Rat. We won't disable it.
Okay. So now we see
Plug it
Dogmatic
again.
Punishment coming down. I'm assuming this is going to the Phoenix. Theoretically, the
You
Phoenix
have
is
to assume it
charged.
pops both, right? Pop Phoenix and then pop forcing out the Bailings. But now you're under the mine. And he can also just put back Phoenix.
Unless he's going to enter his own monster.
Yeah. No, it's not... What? Oh, jeez.
The Phoenix has popped the mine.
This is just an awful game. It's been played well by Josh.
As we've seen the Bailings get banished here.
Now he gets a Reincarnation Link.
So the Bailings protected the Sunlight Wolf there. Gazelle's now going to come down. Free to do what it wishes. I'm almost certain this is an OTK.
Oh, yeah.
But he's gone for Raw.
Has to be an OTK, right? He hasn't used Mirage Stallion this turn, has he?
I can't transcode because he's summoned a non-Cyberse. That must
okay.
be the reason why.
So he can like Hate Leo here, spin back the trap.
Oh, he's going to Desires.
Classic Josh.
Oh, Ash has been coming down.
Meet Ash. Now classic Josh would have the cord by the grave here.
Yeah, the call by would be in hand, but it's not. It'd be good to be able to see what Josh had engraved here.
Is there a reason the Gazelle's not summoned underneath the Sunlight Wolf?
Well, because he wants to add the Gazelle back.
Fair.
So I'm assuming he'll try and get access to something else before.
Oh, he'll
he's
just
just
link
gonna
it into
add back his
another
roll.
Balix. He'll just link it into another Balix.
Yeah, true.
And then that will also put the roll back to the field.
He still has his will, full access to his will as well, I believe.
Oh, he goes, put something back. So that's
So
gonna summon
Jaguar's going to
Jaguar.
come out. Adding back his Ash, I believe.
No.
If he's used an Ash.
I don't think he's used Nash.
He's not viewed his graveyard.
He's doing his extra deck. He wants to make some combos.
Unless he's trying to figure out a way to get through to an access code here. I'd assume he goes Splash Mage. He can go the standard OTK line, he just can't get the double attack on his... Or he may be able to still get the double attack on his... Okay, now we're going to see a Heat Leo. Can this... Yeah, it does spin back the face up. Eldlich Trap, okay. No, he's not going to go to access code because he's got the Rage, or the Roar. So he's going to set that.
Rage.
Get the negation.
And just leave the Jaguar on board. Very good.
Yeah, I don't think there's much use
Could he
for
not...
it.
Can he not access code here?
Well, that'd
And then-
turn off his Roar. He's now willed back his Sunlight Wolf. So I'm assuming he's going
But
to go
if he-
double Heat Leo, reduce the Golden Lord?
Sure, but he could like just access code and win the game here, right?
No, I don't think it was 65. Yeah, no, I actually think he could have.
He access code gauge 3k goes to 53.
And then just
Banish
pop the
one
Lord.
pop and then 53 plus 18.
Yeah, I think that was just game.
There had to be a reason why he couldn't.
He would have seen that, surely.
Well, I mean, Josh.
Ooh.
See, this is what I was very much surprised by. Caught by the Grave is a quick effect, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a fun fact for you all. Caught by the Grave, quick effect.
But he's used it to remove the Gazelle from the game, at least.
Sure, in the main phase. Before he's even attempted to do anything to play around a hand trap.
Maybe his entire intention is just to punch in the face with the Golden Lord, set a bunch of traps and pass.
I really hope he gets punished by a hand trap. I don't remember if he does or not. I really hope he did.
Well, there is also a Raw set. So maybe he was just trying to force that.
Sure. These all seem like bad options.
Look, he's going to set a bunch of cards anyway, so it's fine.
I guess we will see.
I'm surprised Josh doesn't have
Nope,
a Bailings
he's
engraved
just
by
gonna
now.
Straight pass. He used it last turn.
Yeah,
Protected
it's
his
banished.
Momentous.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know because Josh has 13 cards banished, but
So we'll see another Bailings touch the board.
now Ben, while he's doing his classic salad plays, let's go on a tangent. Let's talk about
No.
Grass's green.
Tangents have to be natural,
Now let's talk about
and
this.
grass is only in the OCG, so we can't discuss this.
We should talk about it, right?
Man learned 20
Grass.
minutes ago that grass is at 2 in the OCG.
Grass should be back in the TCG,
Okay, Heat Leo coming out to force the Conk Pop.
which is going to get roared.
Yeah. Assume
Now is
so.
Josh using two different Heat Leo artworks?
No, surely not.
Or he can just prevent it with Bailings.
Well,
Also
yeah,
true.
he
yeah,
can
you just use Bailings Protect,
Yeah, Bailings protects for everything.
and then he shovels it back, and then
Will's free to
Double.
activate here.
yeah, this is absolutely his game, right? Because you reincarnation link your Heat Leo, reduce its attack, and you summon the Jaguar back.
We'll use some of the Jaguar anyway.
He still has his will.
Oh, he's got a spinny on the normal. Oh, that's like game 5 ways from Sunday.
Yeah, this is a lot of different ways to end this game. Now we all know Josh loves to just play out
Yep.
every single part of his. Yeah, here we go.
There's the update. The Will's
we
now
go.
going to activate. That'll get him through. He's
He's
just
gonna
going to use a
spinny.
standard spinny. That'll get him through for his transcode. And then there, yeah, that's game.
Thank
The
goodness.
writing was on the wall.
Good from Bok to admit defeat. Like, save us all the pain.
Saves all the pain. Okay, let's talk about what we're citing here. So, if you're Bok, what are you citing?
Nibiru.
Nibiru.
Nibiru indeed. Yes, correct. If you're Josh, what are you citing?
Not Nibiru.
Spell trap removal.
If I'm Josh, I'm siding in Cosmics because they banish if he plays those. He's probably going to be going second, so I'd side in the Lightning Storm because it's a blowout. You know, he's already playing Bell. You could still side in Ice Dragon Prison, but you're siding in a bunch of back row removal for the Mystic Mine.
Josh would have Bell for the Ice Dragon anyway. He always does. Okay, so starting us off for Lachlan, we have a Cursed Eldland coming down. Gonna resolve standard Eldlich stuff. Paying 8 to feel great.
I do like that Josh has only said K once.
Yeah, I said K at the start and I was like, wait, I have a voice. Voice can talk. Ooh, a ref.
Does Josh have the ash?
Is the Ash there? Nope. Nope, we're
The
viewing
thing is,
deck.
most times Salamangreat can just play through the one Dragoon.
It all depends
Well, he'll
when
have
it's timed.
Dragoon and back row.
Yeah, it all depends on what you have to support that one Dragoon.
Dad comes Dragoon. 1 back row. 2 back row. 3 back row. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Let's
And a
see what
Lord in
Josh has
hand?
got. Yeah, Lord in hand for the discard. Ooh, a twin in the standby. Discards the Jacques Chagouilla.
So I think you negate this just for value.
Yep. Trades off that 2 for 1. So I'm expecting here he's going to have a Sanguine plus probably a Conch or something. Gazelle on a normal. Could he not have Gazelled after discarding for the twin?
I think so.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe meant to. I don't know.
Out comes Mr. Spinny. Does Stelio target on its bounce effect? Bell comes down again on that
I do not know.
Sanguine. Bell again. Ooh, a Torrential.
Very nice.
Josh has the will though.
But
Gazelle
there's a will,
Spinny
there's a way.
Does it ever surprise anyone that Josh has the will?
always has the will. This is why you gotta be playing Dragon Maids and you got bounce. No will on the
Josh
bounce.
says, suck my ass in chat.
Yes, suck my ass in the chat.
He's such a classy Yu-Gi-Oh player, this kid. Classy man.
Okay, I'm now reading Stallion to see if its bounce effect targets. It does indeed target. Okay, so he can't remove the Dragoon with a Stalio bounce.
I guess its only option is to get bigger than it.
I don't know how he does that.
Well, the Stalio is just going to get negated when it's not an effect.
No,
Well,
everything's
it's not.
everything's
Everything's
used
already
here.
been used. Well, everything's already been used. Don't mind me.
So I'm assuming Stalio's going to get him access. He's already got the Jack Jaguar. Not sure what he actually gets here. He's already used most of his effects, unless it's probably a Foxy?
Yeah, it's probably Foxy or
No,
Jaguar.
he's got
Might be
Falco.
So that will go into Bailings, and then this will be a Sunlight Wolf. Naked Sunlight. Can the Stalio target any card in the field?
Yeah, so you can bounce the old land.
So bounce the old land, which is then going to turn off the chance for him to be able to like send it, use its effect again.
We can just
But
activate
he can
it.
just activate it
Yeah.
and get value.
It targets a monster, sorry, correction. Target
Oh, let's
one
just put it back to
monster
the
on
hand. I'm thinking it shuffles into the deck. I'm
No,
actually
puts it back in the hand, so it does nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, his only option is like access code, but I don't think he can't make it at this turn anyway.
No, we can't make it now with the Mirage Stalio's effect being activated.
Yes, the Stelio stops it from working. Jack Jaguar touching down, that'll get him back to Gazelle.
So how does he beat over this?
Who's
I
gonna
I
don't
don't
think
know
he
if
does.
Stalio is like the right thing to have done there. Because you have no way to out it in just fire monsters.
He's certainly gonna try.
I think we might not see a way out here. I think Josh will lose this game based off that.
We needs to condense his board to as little attack points as possible. I believe that's how he gets through it. Unless Heatleo doesn't. Does Heatleo... Oh, he's going to shuffle back the Eldland.
That's good. Like, shuffling back Eldland is good.
Does Heatleo's attack mod target?
I do believe so, from memory.
It does definitely target. He's just going to set one mysterious card.
So they're playing off, you know... Look, not a terrible end board, to be fair, because if he can survive the turn, like, which he probably will, but then he's got to play through one negate.
Well, he's also going to have a Sanguine and a Conk Pop.
Yeah, true. This is definitely not going to be good. No, he's going to pop it anyway. Yeah, this is just over, right? Surely.
Well, no, he's going to eat 4k. He's going to have a turn. But that turn also does consist of...
Does he not already have a Lord?
No, he's just scooped. He did have a Lord Engraved, but I don't think he had a way to summon it back.
Well, he could just Sanguine in the main phase and then.
Okay, yeah.
So game 3, look, I forgot this game went to a game 3. In my mind, it was a 2-0. So
we have a game 3. Josh, obviously, probably gonna go first here.
Now, if you're Josh and you're going first, you obviously don't change much of your side. You probably stick the same way.
Yeah.
I think most of the cards that you started in going second for Josh, you'd keep in going first anyway.
I'm curious as to whether or not Josh has kept the Imperial Order.
You would have to assume so.
With Ref and Mystic Mine.
Yeah, true. With the ref, it is just seen. What will he open with? It is a Signet Mining. Discards a Sanctuary.
That's rough.
Adds the Gazelle with no opposition. Normal's the Flame Buffalo. Okay.
Good start. You'd have to assume he has probably a Spinny or some other salad in his hand already.
His hand would have to be pretty good if he's discarding the Sanctuary. Yeah, the Spinny as well, yeah.
But I mean, surely you would just discard the Spinny for the mining.
Well, I think maybe his theory behind that probably is if it gets ashed, he then doesn't have a Spy Burst for the Buffalo.
True, that would be the assumption. This would show that he doesn't have another Spy Burst in his hand.
Yes.
Which would mean that if you can negate this, it's a linear turn for Josh.
Given that he can't reincarnate as well. Could be pretty rough for him. He needs this to resolve to be able to reincarnate, but I'd assume the Ash would have come down at this point. Remember old Salamangreat combos? They're back, but with access code.
They're back, but if you negate the Stalio, you now have to get access code. Like, this is what's happened the first time Stalio came back. I negated it and was like, oh, I'm safe now. And then he just went, okay, Splash Mage, summon back. Transcode, summon back.
He can use all those non-flyers.
Ah, this is fun. And then it's like, if I allow Stalio, it just hurts.
Yep. The Stalio is the control line. The other stuff is the OTK line.
And both of them make you feel bad.
Yep. Yippee. So with no field spell, he still managed to end on a reincarnated wolf, a Stalio, and 3 back row.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. +2.
Gone so much plus. So much plus.
I miss the days of +9 in Spiral.
Yeah, that felt really good.
That was fun.
Or plus whatever you felt like in Fusion Sub-Zoo.
No, true. Actually, I don't think I played Spiral at the YCS when Nut Full Metal was at its peak.
I don't think you did. I think it was
I
just
You were
me and
playing
me and
I
Tom.
played
Lightsworn.
Lightsworn.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when we had grass.
Did we
Which
have grass
leads
for that
us
event?
back to our. See, that was a good team.
Yeah, yeah. This is
would've-
where you could have set up your
This is
tangent.
where I could have set up.
You could have gotten to this
thing.
point and be like, you know who has grass? The OCG. Instead,
it's
earlier
ruined,
you were
though,
like, I
because-
want to talk about it now.
Instead, I
Yeah.
shoehorned it in. I've wasted my opportunity.
You wasted
But
it.
will Lachlan waste his opportunity here in the final match?
Probably. Ooh,
Or
water
the
getting
first.
discarded.
Discarding order. Interesting to have kept the
Cold
order
by
in.
on the Lord.
That's
That
gotta hurt.
is gonna hurt.
Gotta hurt.
Does feel bad.
Josh flips his own order now. Mystic Mind slaps down.
Will he negate it?
It's gonna resolve. See now, I feel like here, if you have Mystic Mind, you probably keep the Imperial Order, right? Because it will just turn off any chance if he doesn't have any out to it now.
I believe you could rage pop it.
Sure, but then he's used the Rage, right? And then you've turned off Rage and his spells. Or, this is madness, right? So, Josh, in the standby phase of his own turn, Twin Twisters, if Lachlan had kept the Imperial Order, he wins the game.
Yeah.
Not really, because mine's negated though.
Yeah, this is also true.
True. Hang on. True. Yeah, we all monkeys.
Seb's thinking with his 5 brain, Mystic Mind brain.
That's Seabass.amv really sinking ahead.
Mm. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't Twin Twister in end phase.
I wish there was a way he could get
Well,
punished. for
I think if he
doing
twin
standby.
twisters and hits a Eldlich card, he can just reset it. He just
Yeah, that
toolbox
is
it for the
fair.
other thing.
But like, Judgment's a thing.
Yeah. This is gonna be a lot to deal
This is
with.
just
if
surely
you're-
game,
If
right?
you're Lachlan, given that there is a
Like
set
he has
Roar.
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 Yeah, there's a roar in the back row to negate anything that's gonna fly out here. Oh, he's
And he
removed his
did it.
Sunlight Wolf.
He hit the strike, which is very good.
He did. Heat Leo is now going to start picking apart that back row. He's activated punishment. This will get roared.
Or
That one back row has to be good. It can't just be a conk and it can't just be a Sanguine. It needs to be something more powerful than that.
summon limit.
Yes, Summon Limit. Out comes the Jack Jaguar. Will he go for another Heat Leo or will he just go for the game?
Surely he has enough to do both.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'll
he's
make
definitely
Summon
gone for
Heat.
both. Yeah, he's gone for
Yeah.
both. He's
This
going
is
to
a
have...
rough time for Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, it's a great
rough
time for Josh.
He's playing salad. Rough time for Josh.
Yeah, very rough time.
But it's a rougher time for Lachlan here. He's so far behind.
He is.
Because he's still got this.
Well, the Gazelle's used its summon effect. He's used a Falco effect
Now has
to reset.
the raw set again. Spinning. Now he's throwing Stalio.
Isn't that
I don't think
Great.
he needs to go into Stalio. No, he can just
True.
go for double attack object jammer. That's his
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
this is true. Fun times.
that is game. Yeah.
ban
Ah.
update jammer?
Ban
Update
update
Jammer
jammer.
is really good.
Yeah, turns out good card. Good card.
Turns out Cyberse had a lot of good cards in it.
Remember when everyone was like, "This is shit." However, it will eventually be good. It's
Man,
still
I
not
hate
good,
Salad.
but it has a lot in its toolbox.
Cannot emphasize how much I hate Salad.
Yeah, true.
And Josh, honestly.
But that does wrap us up here for our week 1 qualifiers for the Quarantine Cup. If you do have any recommendations or things for us, because this could be a little dull. I don't know if this is dull. We'll figure it out.
You know
But
what's
yeah.
not dull?
What's
TikTok.
yeah? Seabass AMV is not dull. Watch your AMVs at Seabass AMV.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. And come watch the live stream.
come watch the live stream. Hopefully they're not
Make-
the same matches this week.
Hey, you made that choice, not me.
No, you made that choice, not me.
No. You made.
You
that
just
choice.
joined
Snake
whatever you
Rat.
wanted, and I was like,
Snake
okay.
Rat on YouTube. Come watch. Very good.
Okay, that will wrap us up though. We will see you next week.